Ladies, 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 if you're a person who continually pours out, you won't want to miss this upcoming event. October 13, 14, and 15 at the Holiday Inn and Suites in Ocean City, Maryland, where we have a power-packed lineup of ladies who are going to pour into you. If you need to increase your impact, your influence, and your income, this is the event for you. Don't miss the power of sisterhood. These ladies coming from around the world to network and connect with you. Don't miss it. How do you get the information? Glad you asked. Go to barbarahsmith.com and click the link. All the details there. Don't miss Sisters Inspire Sisters to Advance, October 13, 14, 15 at the beautiful Holiday Inn and Suites in Ocean City, Maryland. What you know and I know together can change the world. I want to see you there. Thank you. Hey, it's a Thursday and I am not in the studio. Today I am with the Women in Defense Greater Hampton Roads chapter in the beautiful city of Virginia Beach, right here at the Holiday Inn. Amazing event. And right now I am just super excited because we're doing this live in person at the Women in Defense. But before I get too far ahead of myself, let me introduce to you my co-host, the sexy, sassy, so smart, Shani Smith.
Well, I'm a little jealous, I must say. I'm a little jealous because I'm in the studio and you're out in the field. I don't like it.
But you look amazing with your chef jacket on.
I mean, I like to chef it up a little bit.
Yes. So let's talk real quick about why we do the Empowering You show. It is to showcase businesses, particularly small businesses, and people who are doing phenomenal things in the community. Today is no different. And right next to me is one of my co-presenters. I'm super excited. I never even knew this guy. I reached out to him on LinkedIn and he accepted my request. And now he's sitting right next to me. Help me welcome Arnell
Tanyag.
Say it again.
Tanyag. That's correct.
Arnell Tanyag. I got the Arnell part right. Tanyag.
That's correct.
This is Shani Smith, my co-host. We do this show once a week at 12 noon every Thursday. It is streaming live on Facebook, Roku, over Pod TV, 200 countries, and we are live.
Okay. And YouTube. So if you are not subscribed to our channel, please make sure you do.
I will.
Yeah, because he's got to go back and replay this.
That's correct.
So we're here at the Women in Defense, and you're a man.
Yes.
So
I think I am, right? Yeah, I think I am.
How's that possible? Like, what's going on with that?
Well, one of my biggest fans, Raven fans, is Danny Gibson. She always says, "Hey, here's my best coach. I want you to come speak." And I always say, yes. And that was through networking. I met her like 10 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, she's been a fan of mine. I've been a fan of hers. So everywhere she goes, I'm going to take my coach with you. I don't even know I'm going until she says, you got to be here, show up. And I'm there. I'm like, okay, I'm here. And she goes, you want to volunteer? I'll volunteer. I'll sponsor. And she's like, okay.
Networking.
Through networking. Yeah. Because we met 10 years ago at a networking event. She became a client. We've been friends and helping each other for almost 10 plus years.
Listen to that. Yeah. Did you hear that? This lady has a coach. The lady has a coach, and the coach follows her wherever she goes.
That's correct.
That is amazing. Now, what kind of coaching do you provide?
I work with a lot of family-owned businesses, help them scale to, construction trades. And, when you're growing and scaling, the biggest challenge is working with family, blood, communication.
Wait, pause right there. Working with family.
Family, yeah.
That's
that part alone will drive you crazy. That part alone will drive you crazy.
And then you got to have somebody sit there and listen and mediate and not take the emotion out of it. And then a lot of them, they just vent about what they see and hear. And then when they go talk to their partners, they're clear-minded.
Oh, so they release all of that animosity and frustration and then they're able to think clearly. That's amazing. So what's your business called?
It's called Tanya and Company. We
Okay.
partner with several other institutions like MAPS Business Coaching, Positive Intelligence, Certified Exit Planning Institute. So we do all those things because in my role, I just need to be aware of what's going on. We're bringing the experts in there, coach the people, but then allow it to move where they can grow the company, be who they are, but then keep them focused. And then when they have challenges, bring those resources to people, like stuff like you and stuff, people, so that they can tap into that.
Right.
Because a lot of times when an owner is desperate, they just pick up anybody and everybody.
And that's not a good look.
Oh, no.
It shows.
It's terrible.
It shows.
Terrible.
Yep. So stay connected with us. We need to stay connected with you.
Yes.
Go eat your lunch. Great to have you. We're going to stay connected.
I love your energy.
Come see me at the breakout.
I will. Shani, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Come on over, Jamie.
All right.
Thank you so much. Now we have another guest. I'm super excited. I met this lady on LinkedIn as well. This is Jamie. Jamie, what's your last name?
Vanek.
Jamie Vanek. Oh my God.
Hi, Barbara. It's so nice to meet
In
you.
person.
Yes.
We meet on LinkedIn, we meet on social media, and we rarely ever, because we're just breaking out of this COVID thing behind the scenes. And so we're super, super excited to have Jamie Vanek here. And she is also attending the Women in Defense conference. This is Shani Smith. Shani is my co-host, and she makes everything goes on behind the scenes. So we got to have her back. You're going to get in touch with Shani. We got to have you back as a solo guest without all this stuff going on. Can you hear all the noise in the background, Shani?
Not really, no. I can hear you guys just fine. So I'm really excited because this is two people now that you've met on LinkedIn and actually connected with in person. So there are real people behind the avatar that you see. So for anybody out there who's apprehensive, yes, be cautious, but understand the power of a network. Understand that you are the sum total also of your network. So make sure you're only picking QP.
Quality people.
Mm-hmm.
So profound that you said that. Now I want to ask Jamie some questions. What do you do?
What do I do? That is actually how I'm going to introduce my session.
Me too.
On 3:30. Not what do I do, but I'm going to be asking the audience what do they do.
Yes.
No, that's really cool. So I've got two different things. I run a construction business at Ellen Strait Development Group, which is a government contractor. This is Women in Defense Conference, so that's how I'm associated with Women in Defense. And I also have my own company called Adminovate, where I help small business leaders eliminate their administrative burden by maximizing their support team.
I need help.
So we definitely have to stay connected. Yeah. I want to know more about your company in particular. Shani and I are both business owners. Mm-hmm. Shani is like the incognito business owner behind the BHS and Associates brand. Shani is the CEO and founder of Can Do Spice. And I'll let her tell the audience and you what that means.
What it means is I am the answer to your solution, to your problem, okay? I help cooks at any level create delicious dishes. However, I've added medicinal properties so that you are healing and enjoying the flavor at the same time. So I've added things like ashwagandha and sea moss and bladderwrack and black seed to the blends so that not only do you have a complete flavor, you're healing, because we need to heal from the inside out.
That is very cool. My husband is actually a prior chef. So I'm very interested in what you have to offer. And I'm also into the wellness. I'm actually a 2 times cancer survivor. So I'm very into wellness and any way that we can help our food fuel our bodies.
Yes. So you see that? Connect some more.
I'll get with
so
you.
We're like, mm-hmm.
And I
had in a virtual hug.
Her spices since I first met her. And I got to tell you, she is not kidding. She takes all the guesswork out. There are clients of hers that don't use any other spices now. They just use, whether it's Ocean's Essence, whether it's my favorite, Mary Green's, which is named after her mother, whether it's Farm to Soul. Did I get that right?
You did get that right.
so there's Barbecue Bomb. I mean,
wow.
And they all have, familiar spices like paprika and onion powder and all those kinds of things. But in addition to that, she's added all of those,
mushroom powder,
That's
Lion's
amazing.
Mane
That's
mushroom.
really awesome.
Nobody's thought of this.
No, I mean, people do spices, and what do? They buy McCormick off the shelf,
Right.
and it's great to support a local business owner that's doing that and has taken it to the next level.
To the next level. Yep, that's what she's done.
Yeah.
And so I'm super excited to have her as a business partner in BHS and Associates, but I also promote her business as well.
Awesome.
Like we'll promote your business when you connect with Shani, or she connect with me. Since we're on LinkedIn, I'll give you the link to connect with Shani. She does all the background with the guests because I find that people fall through the cracks when I handle it.
Mm-hmm.
So I let her handle it.
That's exactly what I talk to. You need a support team.
She's my support team at the
Right.
moment,
And you
and she
probably
needs a support team
Yeah.
herself.
You two probably balance each other.
We kind of do.
Yeah.
She kind of keeps me in check a lot. Did I say a lot?
I just have to like reel her back in, like, whoa. You know.
But we have enjoyed. So tell us how you got into instruction.
Yeah, that's an interesting story. So about 17 years ago, at the time I was an elementary art school teacher. An elementary school teacher who taught art. So not just an elementary school teacher. I was like the quirky art teacher that everybody sent their kids to for like 45 minutes a day. When I moved from Pennsylvania down here to Virginia, because my husband was in the military, I took that opportunity to kind of shift careers and rethink, like, what do I really want to be when I grow up? I mean, teaching art was fun, but I didn't have that natural kind of knack for it the way some great teachers do. I mean, I liked it because I liked art, not because I liked the kids.
But
I'm just kidding.
They just kind of.
There's nothing wrong with that. I have
like
that
my
same thing.
kids.
I have. Sometimes I don't like them too much either. But anyway, but it's natural to say that because other people's children can be challenging.
Yes.
And you can say some things to your own children that you can't say to other people's children. I'm just saying.
We
Let's
found
be
that out
real.
during the pandemic, didn't we? We found out exactly what the teacher was talking about during the pandemic. It's just that construction is such a male.
Oh, I'm sorry, Shani.
Oh, no. I was just going to say construction is such a perceivably male-dominated industry. So, teachers kind of like where they think we belong. And then construction, I just want to make that leap.
When I stepped back and I was like, okay, what do I really want to be when I grow up? I just went to a temp agency. I said, hey, just give me something to do here. I don't really know what I want to do, so just put me somewhere. Well, they put me in this big company that I didn't really fit into well. I got fired. It's a whole other story after 2 weeks. And then they put me in
She's
this.
Comedic. I got fired after 2 weeks. I really didn't fit in.
They put me in a small construction company. When I say small, it was literally a house, like a little ranch house that I went to, and they converted it into this office space. It wasn't their home, but it looked like a house. And I walked in, and like the living room was set up as the receptionist area, and it had a different feel, and it was very homey, literally and figuratively. It had a different feel to it, and I was just there to kind of fill in while someone was on medical leave. But I somehow just fell in love with it. They were a small construction company. Loved the people. The people were so welcoming. It was a woman-owned company, so it was also very welcoming in that aspect.
Makes a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah. And so after my kind of temporary stint there, they said, hey, we know you don't have the experience, but we love you. We want to bring you on full time. They brought me in and just mentored me through the construction process. And I just would follow around all these people to construction sites, and I absorbed everything. And from there, I just decided these are my people. This is where I belong.
This is my tribe. That's so cool.
That's how I got involved. And the company I'm with now, I've been with them for over 10 years.
Okay.
I'm now president of one of their subsidiary companies, Edelman Strait Development Group, and we do government construction.
So do they do any training for these government construction people?
Oh, yes. We offer a lot of training. We do a lot of internal training, but we're also a part of other associations.
Okay.
So here I'm involved with Women in Defense, here enjoying all the professional development today. And we're also a big member of Associated Builders and Contractors, where anytime, if our employees, anyone on our team, says, hey, I found this training that I want to attend or a certification, we support them 100%.
You should come to the Women. This is Power of Sisterhood.
Uh-huh.
This is a professional development training class in itself with 5, 6, including me, professional business owners who are women who have hit the ground, got all the concrete scrapes on their rear ends, and now they're top of their game. And so, if you're interested, please do come to the, even if you come to the virtual opportunity,
Okay.
it's on Saturday. All of the speakers will be on Saturday.
Okay.
And we are going to have a blast. If you thought this was fun, we're going to be on the beach and having a blast.
Ooh.
So,
I will take one of these and check it out. I might have to do it virtually
That's
because
fine.
I've got 3 kids and they're very
that's,
busy.
that's totally fine. And if you know someone, for example, we're looking and catering to more younger women who, like yourself, didn't know what they wanted to do.
Right.
And now they'll be exposed to 5, 6. I keep forgetting me. Okay.
I don't know how.
Women who are top of their game, doing some great things, not only in their communities, for their tribes, but worldwide. And so that's this Power of Sisterhood.
Yeah.
And we would love to have you.
That's
Even
exciting.
if it's virtual.
I'll check it out.
I'd
for
love
sure.
it. Well, thanks so much. Did you eat
All right.
your lunch yet?
I have not yet.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
You go get lunch, and we're going to break up and log out pretty soon. So
Okay.
thanks so much, Davey,
Thank
for
you.
stopping by.
Good to see you. Good to see you, Johnny.
How come you didn't ask me if I ate lunch? I ate lunch.
Did you eat lunch yet?
I did not.
Can I get you over? You didn't get on screen. We got one more guest we want to bring to the stage. That is the lovely Dorothy Askew. She is not only a member of Women in Defense, but she is a sponsor of Women in Defense. So I'm going to see. Come on this side, baby. Okay. Somehow it looked like you were switched and going that side. I'm confused. Okay. This is Dorothy Askew, and Dorothy is my favorite guest of today because Dorothy invited me to be a speaker at this wonderful Women in Defense conference. Dorothy and I, well, I'm not going to talk. I'm going to ask Dorothy to tell you where we met and how we met.
Well, we met, we were actually in a store in Steinmark's, and we were looking at shoes. And I always say it's godsend because we just enjoyed our conversation about the shoes. It was just a beautiful girl day, lady day.
Yeah.
Talking about shoes. And that was our first meeting. We exchanged numbers. And also, I was telling Barbara, my mother's name is Barbara Smith also. And she's a great lady. And I was like, you have to be great.
Right.
And
Right.
yes. And I found out she is just fabulous.
Oh,
just
bless your
wonderful,
heart.
A ray of sunshine all the time.
Let me tell you, Dorothy and I are those kinds of people who connect, disconnect, connect, disconnect. But every time we connect, it's like we never disconnected. You know,
Right.
Do you know people like that?
Absolutely.
So
Love
Dorothy actually took one of our training courses, Shani,
Yes.
and she showed up and was absorbing the information like it was the best thing since sliced bread.
And I'm not done.
I love to hear it. But here's the thing. All of these years, because it was, Steinmart was still open
Yes. And
when we met
yes. Before the pandemic.
before the pandemic. So the pandemic has been, what, 3 years now, Shani?
Yes.
3 or 4.
Yeah. We're losing track of time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And people
It'll
are
be
losing
for it.
track of time because of it. But
Mhm.
we are so happy to be out and about, like a scout on a route.
Yeah.
We're so happy to be in public spaces where we can talk to each other.
Yes.
And when she invited me, it was so funny. I had forgotten. And I said something about the 5th of October. And she says, wait a minute, you're supposed to be with us. I said, where? She said, at the Women in Defense. Oh, I need to probably write that down. That's a Thursday, the day I do my
Yes.
show.
Yes.
So I said that we would do it here. And I am so glad we did.
And we're so glad to have you. It's been a really wonderful day. It's just been very smooth, and we're looking forward to your workshop, to your
Awesome.
session.
Yeah.
It's going to
She's
be
gonna
coming up
knock
soon.
Yeah.
their socks off. I am
That
sure.
from somebody who's not biased at
Yeah,
all.
right.
Now, you didn't hear that Shani is also a business owner. She is part of my team EHS and Associates, but she's in her own right. She's a business owner,
Awesome.
and she owns Can Do Spice, a spice blend
Ooh.
company.
Nice.
And again, we're going to give her the opportunity to tell you what she does, because I want every person that meets Shani to get her spices. I'm telling you, there is no reason why every home in America should not have Can Do Spice. So,
Well, I accept that prophecy. I'm just saying. What I do is I have taken the guesswork out. I have literally created 6 blends that are complete. So they are the only thing that you need to add to your food, and whether you can cook or not. So I'll cook at any level, could come out with a fabulous dish. And on top of that, it's not just spices. This isn't just salt and pepper. I have added things like lion's mane mushroom powder, black seed, ashwagandha, sea moss, burdock root to the blend, so that we're getting a chance to enjoy the explosive flavor, but also start healing from the inside out.
Okay. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah,
Very nice.
yeah. And there is not anybody that I know that has done that. You
Yeah.
know, we getting this stuff off the shelf. Padilla, off the shelf. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
McCormick, off the
And that's
shelf.
just flavor, you know. We
Yeah.
won't deny that that's flavor, but it's not healing flavor.
Right.
And that's what the difference is with me.
Wonderful. And then just trying to eat better,
Right.
to have wonderful
Absolutely.
flavor added to it.
Right.
It's just like a plus. Are they available online?
They
want them in
are
store.
available.
They're all online.
They are available online at candospice.shop. 3 of the 6 blends are completely salt-free.
Awesome. A lot
So,
of people need that.
Yes.
Need
yes.
that.
Yes.
yes,
You
because
can
we
always
think
add salt if you have to have it. One
Right.
of her blends that's my favorite is named after her mother, Mary Green.
Oh.
And I gotta have Mary Greens in my cabinet. And we joke, she and I, about the fact that she loves when people say, I love Mary Green. She said, I do too. So I love that we have spent this time together, Shani. Thank you so much for setting everything up. And thank you so much for being patient with me with all that we do. We want to talk real quick about this upcoming event. We got an event next weekend. Ladies, I am telling you, if you cannot attend, sponsor someone. Get a ticket for a young woman who needs to know that sisterhood is real, and it's helpful to have someone take you by the hand and show you the ropes. That's what this is about. We are going to have women from all over the country come into this event. You're going to leave with techniques, strategies, frameworks, everything you need to make your personal life and your professional life so much better. Shani, is there anything you want to add to that?
And I want to say, just from last year, not only have I 10x my business because of the experience, I also maintained the relationship with the women that I met last year.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to adding to my network of sisters in this sisterhood this year. I'm not saying it because I'm part of the organization. I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt. In fact, in my memories just popped up today a picture of me on the beach last year, because we were in Virginia Beach. But it was amazing, and it allowed me to take the opportunity to really glean from successful women who have went through the speed bumps, the walls, all of that, so I don't have to do the same thing.
Yeah.
So the younger you are, actually, the better, because you really don't even have to make half of the mistakes.
Oh, Lord. And that's a fact. I mean, if I had realized how important mentorship was and coaching was early in my career, there would have been so many less mistakes.
Yes.
So many less.
Yes.
We had no reason, no business going through all what we were. But we went through it, so now the people behind us,
Pass it on.
yeah, we can
Absolutely.
pass it on.
Yes.
Thanks so much. I know she's busy. I'm going to let her go, and we're going to end up the show real quick. But thanks so much.
Thank you. Just love you so much.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much, Dorothy.
Thank you for joining us, and I look forward to a future relationship.
Yes.
I'm in Delaware, but I'm not that far. I'm just a Zoom
That's
call
not
away.
far at all. We can come that way.
Yeah.
All right.
Take care.
Thank
I'll
you
see you
so much.
downstairs.
All right.
Well, there you have it. The Women in Defense. We have had a phenomenal lineup of folks show up here. I'm super excited to have been able to bring you this broadcast live from Virginia Beach at the Holiday Inn. We got a Holiday Inn next week, but it's nothing like this, baby. It is, every room is a suite. We are on the beach. All suites are facing water. We are going to have yoga on the beach. We are going to talk to each other in a sisterhood kind of way. We are going to learn from business professionals, folks that do coaching, financial people, human resource people. We are going to have the time of our lives. If you miss this one, wow. Well, I'm just saying, you're going to miss something.
I mean, really, I feel for you. There's no reason, we've taken away every barrier. If you can't come and stay for the entire time, we have a 1-day pass where you can enjoy the workshop and even stay for the banquet.
Yeah.
If you cannot do that, join us virtually. There is no reason not to invest in yourself.
Yeah.
No reason.
And
because
if you're
bet on you. Bet on you.
If you have a company that offers you professional development dollars, we have eliminated all excuses there. We've written a letter for you. All you have to do is download it and say, tweak it to your name and your company and put a date on it and hand it to your employer and say, this is a professional development conference. And if you're a business owner, it's totally tax deductible. So again, like Shani said, you have no excuse to invest in yourself.
No.
What do you say we get out of here?
Well,
what time is it? What do you want to do?
I say, you know what time it is. It's time for you to step into your greatness, because why? The
world is waiting for you. Thank you so much, Shani.
The conference is waiting for you because you're up next. So
I got to get downstairs and get ready for my session. It's so great to be on again on a Thursday and see you, Shani. I can't wait to see you next week. Take care. It's time for you to step into your greatness. The world is truly waiting for you. That's our show. Have a great afternoon.
Yeah, on purpose.
On purpose. Calling all women in the C-suites. I'm talking to you. Yes, you. Powerful women who constantly pour out to others. It's time to pour into yourselves and accelerate possibilities. Come along to the Sisters Inspire Sisters to Advance 2023 conference, being held October 13th through the 15th, 2023 at the Holiday Inn and Suites, Ocean City, Maryland. With this year's theme, The Power of Sisterhood, you are guaranteed to have a phenomenal time. Engage with other fellow powerhouses in training and camaraderie. Inspire future women CEOs to elevate, open doors, and earn the respect and love that they deserve. Empower women to connect, learn, grow, and thrive in a safe and supportive environment, embracing their strengths while creating global impact. Meet your conference sisters, Pamela D. Marshall, Lois Barth, Lisa Santiago McNeil, Dr. Obiama Martin, B. Michelle Pippin, Barbara H. Smith. So come on and let your hair down, be energized and reignited. Welcome to a world where all women are supported, valued, connected, and empowered to reach their full potential and foster a just and equitable society. Do you want a taste of what you might have missed last year? Well, here's what went down last year at that conference. Take a look.
He is positioning us for greater. So we have an assignment that we have to fulfill. We have steps.
First real dad. I didn't know how to handle that. Who taught me what to do? So I was crying and I was upset. I was
So it doesn't matter. I know who I am.
Do Terry know who she is? And he is trying to give you enough for you and you and you and you to give to her and her and her and him.
Don't miss your chance to come this year. So secure your ticket now. Sisters Inspire Sisters to Advance
2023 conference is a must-attend conference of the decade. We are empowering women to empower the world. Register today.